Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick video on how to blend your hair or your scalp with your lace closure. That is very crucial in making sure that your closure or protective style come off flawless. You do not want it to be easily detected that you have on a wig if you are wearing a wig or a sew-in. So the best way to do that is to always make sure the parting of your closure blends with your scalp. And then I'm also going to show you what I do to my closure to just have it laying right and looking really good. So stay tuned.
Okay, so for this tutorial, you're going to need some hair clips. These are some clips that I got from Sally's. I love them because they have a good grip, a rat tail comb, Body Works edge control to slay those edges, some eyeshadow or concealer. I'm just going to use the brown color in it, an applicator brush to apply it, and then I'm using my Conair 1-inch curling iron just to kind of give my hair a little bit of a bump to it. So to get started with this tutorial, you're just going to section off a small section right here at the hairline. As you can see, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to lay my flat iron at the base of that closure just to lift it up a little bit. I don't like for my hair to be completely flat. I just feel like that doesn't give it any body, and with a little bump you can kind of project it as being more of your natural hair, because natural hair doesn't always lay just flat. And then I'm going to repeat those steps on the other side, just taking a small section here and laying that curling iron at the roots for just a couple seconds just to lift it up. And I try to get it as close as I can to that parting just to give it a little bump. As you can see, the parting is a little different here, and that's because my wig cap keeps sliding back. So I'm just going to take it off and adjust it. And I'm just showing you my hair is in 2 braids right now. I had my hair straight, but it was kind of time to wash it and I didn't really have a lot of time to do so. So I'm just going to readjust that cap and make sure it's sitting right on my hairline, and then reapply my wig and line it up with the part. Now, most of the time when I do this wig, I do not wear this light color cap because I did bleach the knots. So I will stick to black just because I don't want it to look crazy. But now I'm just going to go back with my flat iron really quick and get this back section of hair and give it a little bump as well. Alright, so I'm just bumping the back to give it a little body as well. And then I have a couple little strings hanging in my wig now. It's getting fairly old, so I'm just going to clip those out of the way, or cut them out. And then I'm going to go in with my bobby pin to just secure my wig, or the little flaps in the back. I don't like for them to be flapping down since it's an adjustable cap wig. And then I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow and just put it on my scalp parting. Like I said, my scalp is fairly lighter than the rest of the wig cap, so I do have to blend it a little bit. And you don't want a perfectly straight parting on your wig because it doesn't make it look realistic. And since I'm at the end of this concealer, it is a lot lighter than what it should be, so I am having to do a little bit more work to blend it today. And then I'm just going to go in with my Babyliss Pro Nano Titanium Flat Iron to get rid of any crinkles or crimps in the hair from where I applied that flat iron, and just give it an overall finished look. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Ion Finishing Spray and spray my comb. I just like to do this to get those flyaways at the top of my closure to lay down flat. This is a great tip to use if you can't get them to lay down flat on their own. Now I'm going to take my Body Works edge control and just slay those edges. And I like to just focus around my hairline because that is the part that you are going to see. And then just take a comb or sometimes my little hair toothbrush and get them laid just right. And then I'm just going to comb out the rest of the hair to make sure it's looking good for me, and finish up with a little bit more concealer to blend it in and adjust the wig once more. And that's pretty much what I do to slay my wig and my edges, and it looks pretty good to me. That parting looks fairly good for it to be a lace closure.
Alright, another thing is, a lot of times the wig cap that you wear underneath your wig plays a big role in what your scalp or the parting of your hair looks like. So I'm just going to show you the difference between this light closure or this light cap and then a black cap. So hold on for just a second. So here's the light cap. And this one is pretty old. I've been wearing this one for a couple weeks, maybe even a month or so now. So it's time to get another one because as you can see, it keeps sliding back on my head. But this is a black one. It's fairly new. And a lot of people don't like to wear caps. I just like to wear one because I feel like it protects my hair a little bit better than just the cap of that wig rubbing up against my head. But it's a personal preference. Do as you please. No cap allows it to blend better with your natural scalp, but I just prefer to do a cap. Okay, so now I have it on. Let me come closer and look in this mirror to make sure it's adjusted right. Brush my wig. And ladies, when you're brushing your hair, and I know this happens with a lot of my clients, don't brush all the way at the root of the hair or the base of the track because you're not brushing your own hair. So I know you're used to doing that with your natural hair, but for a wig, you should always just focus on brushing the hair and not going down, because that is how you pull your tracks and that is how they become loose a lot quicker. So just focus on brushing the hair. Okay, so I have it on now. This is what it looks like before I do some blending and trying to make it look as natural as possible. I'm just gonna wet this Q-tip to remove this makeup off of it. So with black cap, you don't really have to do a lot to it. I just put a little bit in my parting to make it a little darker, my scalp. And I'm gonna use this deep kind of chocolate brown here because my scalp is fairly light. So yeah. But that's pretty much all that I do to blend my hair for my wigs. Y'all, I really love this hair. If you are wondering where I got this hair from, this is some Platinum Dream hair that I bought probably March of 2016, and it is still holding on. I don't wear my wigs or the same hair on a daily basis or even monthly basis. So I've been wearing this hair on and off since about March or April. I wore it to the Beyonce concert when I went earlier this year, and it held up beautifully even in the pouring rain. But this hair is by far my favorite hair. It is very thick bundles. The hair curls beautifully. It looks beautiful. I don't really have anything on this hair except some, here we go, some of this Renewing Argan Oil of Morocco Penetrating Oil by ORG, or no, sorry, by Organics. What am I thinking? But I just do a couple of drops of this and it gets the job done and give this hair a nice luster. I wash this hair once a week, and pretty much that's all that I do. And I flat ironed it with my Nano Titanium Babyliss Pro Flat Iron that I got from Ulta. I always set my flat iron to 375 degrees. So if you would like to see how I flat iron my wash routine and straighten hair, or my weaves, let me know and I can surely give you guys a quick tutorial. It didn't take long at all to achieve the style, but I do love some bone straight hair, especially when it's thick hair and pretty. So yeah, this is what I do. I need to fix it. This wig needs to be tightened now, but it is what it is. And I still have these same two braids underneath. I went from a straight style to tired of wearing my hair straight, so I don't like to put a lot of heat on my natural hair because I'm growing it out. So I just put my hair in two braids and slapped a wig on for this work week. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, please make sure that you leave them below. I also need some videos or some help from you guys as to what you guys want to see on my channel. I love to do hair, but I would also like to start getting into some fashion vlogging as well. So if you have any special requests or things that you would like to see, leave them down below. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to my channel for all things hair and whatever else y'all want me to do. Stay tuned for my next video. I will make sure I am keeping you guys in the loop for what I'm doing.